Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. A lazy morning has been had this morning. It's just gone lunchtime and I'm only just having coffee. I'm back on coffee again, by the way. For those of you who hadn't figured that out, it's in my moustache from the massive amount of coffee consumption there's been recently. But we've had a nice lazy morning. We've got to pick Andy up in Boston in an hour and a half, which means in about 15 minutes we need to get everyone together into the car, drop the girls back off at their mum's, head to Boston, pick Andy up, and probably who's going to be a church in our future. Well, we're 20 minutes early getting to Boston to pick Andy up. We could pick him up early, but we're hungry, snack time o'clock. He's not going to let us rummage through a supermarket trying to find a healthy snack, so we're hitting up the local co-op to see what healthy snacks we can procure. The snack game in here is very, very strong. Look at all these nachos and onion bhajis and tandoori chicken. This looks amazing. That's chocolate coated coffee beans, which I love, but they've got chocolate. So I think we're going for hard-boiled eggs again. Why are you holding a pineapple?
Can you prepare this for me?
Not in the car.
At home?
Yes. Hard-boiled eggs, mixed nuts. Officially, just putting the water in the boot, officially the staples of our new healthy lifestyles, and milk for cereal in the morning. Anna's just had a go at me because I always park in the same parking space in this massive multi-storey car park, and apparently I need to not always do exactly the same thing.
Because you won't let me before.
I disagree though. I think it's fine. It's good to be a creature of habit and a creature of routine. As we got out of the car, Andy said no Rice Krispies on the floor, because the first time we parked here, Rice Krispies all over the floor. In interesting news from yesterday, Andy earned this yesterday. I don't know if you can see what it says on it. It says, "I've climbed Boston Stump." He came out with the respite people yesterday. They went to the stump and he climbed it. I hope we've not set a dangerous precedent. I know I've moaned loads of times on this vlog in the past about how the parking in Boston is archaic because you have to use cash. They have upgraded it. You can pay by your phone now, which is great. You've been able to do that the last couple of times we've come to this car park. For some reason though, the app itself is still set in the dark ages, because what kind of app in this day and age logs you out when you're done with it? And of course I couldn't remember the password to log back in, so he was getting a little bit frustrated. I've just been stood there fiddling with my phone for like the last minute and a half. But he's now in a lift, and lifts solve all problems. You alright?
Yeah. Here's the door.
Ground floor.
PBRG.
Doors open. Please select your floor.
Let's use this one. This is the left one.
Going up.
The right one. This is the left one.
Door closed.
So you went up the stump yesterday, did you? Did you go all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Did you? What could you see? No?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Close to them.
What he did do is, the moment he put his coat on as we were leaving, he insisted that we removed the badge from his coat that I guess they put on him yesterday for going up there, but no, he doesn't like badges or stickers or anything like that. Straight off the coat. As is usual, he wants to use the cash machine. I can't go over there and get any close to show you what he's doing because how do people point like this? I don't understand. Pointing on camera is very confusing. You can see there's people behind me. I probably don't need to point. It was a touch screen cash machine, which is different from what he normally wants. We think it's probably okay.
His fingers.
You alright? Is that good?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That was great.
It was great. progress of the Lego stump. We've got bits. Doesn't want to wait for the bells. He's been in, had a look around. Doesn't want to stick about. Guess he had plenty of bells tomorrow when he was... Yeah, yesterday. Good work. Guess he had plenty of bells yesterday when he was, I mean, up there. I've been up there years ago. It's one of the very first videos I ever put on YouTube, on a channel called Best Thing From, for my old podcast from, it must be 8 years ago now. There's a video of me recorded on an iPhone front-facing camera from 8 years ago. It's terrible quality at the top of that, and I was terrified. I might even try and drop it in, but just to give you some context of just how high he was, assuming he went all the way to the top. We know he climbed it, we know he got a badge for climbing it, but the lady who was there when we picked him up didn't know how far he'd gone because she wasn't there yesterday. She just knows he went. So we'll have a look on the notes in his bag when we get home to see if he actually got all the way to the top, but if he did, it is properly high. That is the horrible, winding, spiral staircase I spent 10 minutes walking up to get up here. Nasty business. Well, I don't know how much of this is actually getting my face. I'm up here by myself, which I'll let Steve explain to you at some point. But I'm at the top of the Stump in Boston. From up here I can see such wonderful delights as over there we have the windmill that we should be going to later on. Over there we have Boston United Football Club with what looks like some people training on the pitch. And down there's a long way. I'm sat leaning on the church because I don't really want to get any closer because I don't like heights. And now I've got to go back down in the nasty tunnel again, which is nice. So if I don't make it down, or if I fall down, hopefully someone will get this video and you'll know how I died.
It's now 4 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock.
Yes, 3 o'clock.
Go on. We are. Well done, that's 3 o'clock bells.
It is 3 o'clock bells.
Don't know if you saw, he's still doing the thing where he's putting his hands in his mouth to try and keep them warm. Still don't have a solution for that. It was months ago, down this street we first talked about it. Gloves don't work, fingerless gloves don't work, hand warmers don't work. He just puts his hands in his mouth to try and keep them warm, which obviously then makes them even colder because they're then wet. We'll figure it out one day.
Go on, yeah.
Yeah.
I just ran ahead to try and get a shot of Andy walking in here and going to the lift, and he ran after me saying, Andy press, because he thought I was running off to press the button. I might start racing him to press the button. Hands at your mouth.
We are first floor.
Doors open. Please select your floor.
It's actually the right floor this time.
Look, the wet lights.
Going down.
What type of lift is this?
Wet.
It's a red lift.
Yes, finished now.
What lift is it?
This closes.
What's it called?
Otis.
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 Otis. This way.
There's still nobody at all on our floor of the car park, which is why I know this is the best floor to park on, therefore the best space. I still don't get this whole, I should be parking somewhere else. It makes...
You get on Andy for saying he likes to do things the same way.
But look,
and you're just as
this
bad.
is perfect. There's never anybody else parked on this floor. Therefore, very minimal chance of anybody scratching up my car. There's method to it.
Yeah, but ow! No.
What are you watching?
That's funny.
What are you watching?
There wants to be me
Who wants to be a millionaire?
We're funny.
And you're enjoying it, it seems.
Oh yes, time for but no!
Seems to be enjoying Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Who am I to argue with him? I don't know why the focus kept disappearing off his face. Apparently the camera doesn't recognise that he has a face. It focuses on my face, it focuses on her face, but I think it's because his head's moving around so much. So I was trying to poke his face and make it focus on it, and it kept hitting his elbows on the wall. So I apologise, but he's enjoying Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and that's the important thing. It occurs to me as I'm editing this together the next day, we didn't actually put on the vlog whether or not he made it up the stump. But in his book, we have this. We have a note that says, "Thank you for being a superstar and coming with me to visit the stump and climbing the tower. Awarded to Andy." And then on his little communication booklet sheet thing that says what he's been up to all weekend, there's a couple of pictures which are awesome of him up the stump and climbing up the stump. And to give you some context of just how high that is, I've got one more thing from back in 2010, which is a photograph I took from the top down below. It is ridiculously high. Yeah. If you've enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. Thank you very much for watching.